Hey guys, and welcome back to a daily, well, not daily, weekly reading vlog. We are going to be daily vlogging, but you're only going to see it weekly. And we are doing it for Booktube-a-thon for this week, and this week is quite weird because I work super weird shifts this week, so this vlog will be very interesting because I go to work tonight at 9 p.m. and I work all through the night. So right now, it's about 2 p.m. on July 30th, and we will go through our picks for our Booktube-a-thon and the challenges, and then we'll do our coin toss to figure out what our first one is. So, what is your green book?
Oh, you would want to start with this one.
Yes, because he was like, what has green in it? And I was like, well, I know what has green in it, like, please. So,
I'm finally gonna read it.
If there's a way to rig the coin toss, I would make it so he'd start that with this. You could make it interesting and just throw that as one of the options for me.
What are the options for what?
The coin toss.
I thought I picked my books for the coin toss.
You could pick one of them. We could just see if it works out.
That's cute.
Oh, come on! So my green book is Since You've Been Gone. I've had this for quite some time. Morgan Matsson's a perfect summer read, and I've been needing to get to this. So this is going to be my green book. What is your, oh, we both have the same one. So let's do the book to movie adaptation. So our book to movie adaptation is going to be Fruit Baskets. So I've already read the first one, he hasn't, so he's going to read the first one, I'm going to read the second one, and then we can both watch it together and knock it both out. So that means more time for reading.
Yay.
Yes, we will be wearing hats. We've already had that planned out, but we don't have a specific... Do you have a book that you've already picked out that's going to be your hat book?
I'm gonna do a comic book. It's called Original Sin, Who Killed the Watchers. The Watchers are like... they watch over the universe, and they watch.
Fascinating.
And someone killed one.
And I'm going to do Giant Days I finally picked up from my library, so I'm excited to get into this because these read super fast, and they're just like fluffy, fun comic books, and it's easy read. So I'm gonna pick up this and have that be my hat book. Next one is gonna be the Beautiful Spine book, and we both decided that this is probably the most beautiful spine that we have. So we're both like, and I'm reading this from Muggle Studies Book Club. We are doing a reread, well, I'm doing a reread of Bloodline series, and everybody, I think, except Haley. Me and Haley have both read them before, but everybody else was reading for the first time. So we are on Indigo Spell.
That's book 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Trevor is reading book 2 right now. So he's catching up to us.
Halfway.
And, I'll be listening to this for the book club. So speaking of Muggle Studies Book Club, our book club pick for this month in August is A Study in Charlotte. So this is another one of my picks for this week. I don't know if we'll actually finish all 7 of these books, but I'm gonna try. But this one I've been meaning to get to because it sounds fantastic. It's a Sherlock Holmes Watson vibe, and
that definitely is up your alley.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's actually the great-great-granddaughter of Sherlock.
Oh, nice.
So she has his brains, but also his volatile temperament. And that sounds like a great time, and I've heard such good things about this, so I'm really excited to read this one. And I don't know, would this also count? Because it's got Sherlock, but I could do this as a book to movie adaptation too. Sure. I would love to watch Sherlock again. Another book that I am reading, yeah, we covered all of the, read a book about something you want to do. That is the next topic, and I'm in the middle of reading Cheerleaders. This is actually coming out July 31st, so it's already out by the time that you've seen this. This is an arc that I got from work, and she's like solving a mystery, and that sounds like a great time, so I'm choosing this as something that I would want to do.
Original Sin, the 10th Realm. It's got Thor and Loki, and then Thor and Loki's long lost sister that was shipped off to the angel realm by Odin when she was born. So she's basically this badass assassin now. So you know, being a superhero, I'm a huge dork. I'm gonna go with it.
And last but not least, the 7th book that I'm listening to right now is Gemina. I absolutely adored Illuminae, so this is on the order to finish, and I'm like enjoying it so much so far.
It's because it's awesome. Have you gone back to see all the awesome pictures and artwork?
No, I
and
still
stuff?
need to do that. I know.
Shame on the.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I did it during Illuminate because I loved like looking through it. So. So what's your last book?
We've only gone over 5. This is 6 and 7. You skipped over that one.
I just talked about that.
Okay, I've only gone over 5. Alright, I'm listening to Way of Kings again on audiobook. And then I'm also, I should have grabbed the dust jacket, an Echo of Things to Come. It's pretty similar.
It's similar to each other?
Different magic systems, different world, but they're really not that similar. I take that back, they're not similar.
So we are going to do the coin toss for our first one and see which ones we are going to be reading. Where did I put the coin? What happened to the coin? So I'm going to choose, since I'm in the middle of cheerleaders. You cannot choose your audiobook because you're already listening to your audiobook.
Fine then. You did this just so that I would be. Alright, so my coin toss is going to be between Golden Lily and Stalking Jack the Ripper.
Okay, so we have a Crater Lake coin from Oregon. So we've got one side is that says Oregon and the other side is Phantom Ship. And so Phantom Ship can be Stalking Jack the Ripper and Oregon will be Golden Lily.
Sure.
Do you want to flip or do you want me to flip?
Go for it. Can you...
You didn't think I could do that.
I was expecting it to go like off and into the ceiling. Come on, moment of truth.
Oregon. Damn it.
It's like I get to finish Golden Lily.
Sad.
I'll get to it. Calm down.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my cheerleaders one and okay. So it's gonna be between Study in Charlotte and my cheerleaders one. So you wanna do the honors for me?
Sure, which one would you like to be which?
Cheerleaders can be Phantom, Study in Charlotte can be the Oregon.
Alright.
Who could not catch a flipping coin now, thank you?
It's on the Oregon side.
What?
Proof. It's right there.
Which one was Oregon? Study in Charlotte, right? Yes. Damn.
I have too much flipping skills. No comments from the peanut gallery.
I vote you reflip that. You gotta catch it to make it count.
Fine. Same one.
Okay. So Study in Charlotte is going to be my first pick for this readathon for this week, and we will wrap this up and check in with you guys in a little bit once we've actually read something.
Yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome to day 2 of this reading vlog. It is Tuesday at about 1 p.m. and I had a super late night last night, so I just recently woke up about an hour ago, hence why I'm not looking alive yet. So I have my coffee and I thought I would update you guys because the good thing about doing a super late night is I had plenty of time to listen to my audiobook. So I powered through Gemini and I'm loving this so far. So I've listened to, I'm on 372 of 659. So my audiobook says I've got about 5.5 hours or so left. And I'm loving going back and looking at the pages, and the artwork in here is so incredible because of Hannah. She is a artist, and so she doesn't quite always like say the right thing she says, so she draws things and it helps her. And I'm loving like seeing the artwork in this. It's so pretty. I love the dynamics between Hannah and Nick, and I was like calling out who the traitor was and stuff, but like I wanted to show you like the artwork in here is so cool. So I'm really, really enjoying this. I cannot wait to finish this. I'm definitely gonna finish this week because it's so good and you fly through it. So definitely gonna be finishing this one. I also kind of cheated and I didn't do the coin toss like I was supposed to. So my coin toss was I Study in Charlotte and I was supposed to pick this up right away. However, I've really been wanting to finish Cheerleader, so I kind of just continued to read this because I've been into this. So I am on page 87, and this one you like fly through too, but I just have not been in a super reading mood, so I've only been picking this up sparingly, but I've been really enjoying this, and I will let you guys know what I think. So these are the two that I've been going through this week so far. I'm not gonna do any of the YouTube challenges. I don't even know honestly what they are, but I'm really enjoying this readathon, and I'm actually like participating and like making, like I'm getting a lot of reading done, like actually like having sit down time to read and listen to audiobooks and look, like going through it. So hopefully this will bring me back. It doesn't, my number of books doesn't feel like I've been in a reading slump, but my mood still feels like I've been in a reading slump because I haven't been like, I want to read 24/7. So I know that doesn't sound like I'm in a reading slump, but it still feels like it. So I'm hoping this will bring me more out of it because reading has been on my mind a lot more. So I'm going to definitely finish this one. I have a few hours until I have to get ready for work. I'm debating, like, because I should sit down and read this while I can and then listen to this, but I'm really enjoying this. So that is the plan for right now. Gonna pick up one of these two books, and I will check back in with you guys either tonight or more likely tomorrow, because tomorrow's my day off. So I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hello.
Hello.
I am sorry that we did not update you yesterday, or me, at all.
You're really good at this game.
Really good at this game.
You're also really good at getting me in the frame.
Hey, you were in the frame, you decided to sit up. Or laying down.
I'm sorry, I wanted to be comfy.
So how has your reading been?
I finished Golden Lily. It was pretty good. Totally called the Adrian and Sydney thing.
Spoilers.
What? That could mean anything.
It could not mean anything.
Just insert like the Bitmoji says spoiler alert. Anyways, I probably read about 40 pages of An Echo of Things to Come. I'm really dragging ass through that one. And then I've made it about 740 pages through Way of Kings. So, you know, go me.
Did you start that at the beginning of this week?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Positive.
How fast are you listening to that one?
1.5.
Oh.
I don't do it double time like you do.
I'm on, that's only sometimes. If I'm listening to something and I'm not like in a rush, I'll do 1.5. So I'm about, what did I say, 537?
Yep.
Yep, 537 into Gemini. And I'm really enjoying this. I definitely want to finish it, like, soon. Like, probably tonight. I would like to finish it tonight.
I suppose I could leave you alone and let you read long enough for that.
But I am not really motivated to pick up anything else, which is unfortunate. It's on hold. I haven't got it yet. So I'm not really in the mood to read anything else. I'm not really, like, craving anything, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm not sure what else I'm going to pick up. But I definitely am going to finish that. And I'll probably pick up Indigo Spell because I've got to read that for Muggle Studies Book Club, and two, like, he just finished Golden Lily too, so he'll want to listen to that too, and we have it on audiobook, so yay. That's probably going to be my next pickup.
Do you have any comic books or anything you could read?
Yes, I do.
So read some of those. Aren't those part of your challenge?
Yeah.
I've got 2 I should kill. When does this end?
I believe it ends Saturday. Good thing I'm off Saturday, because I can catch up, like, on, oh, well, you should have read more.
Which one of us has read the most?
Who still has a day off this week?
So? 750 plus probably 200 and then 40. So that's almost 1,000 pages.
Meh.
If my Asian mathing is okay.
Meh. I'm not that far behind. I've got over 500.
1,000.
So? I also have a day off still. Anyways, that is our update for today, and we will update you tomorrow. So we will check in then. Hey guys, and welcome to Saturday. Every time that I tell you I'm gonna update the next day, I never do. It's like I curse myself. So today is gonna be the last day of this reading vlog, and I plan on doing a lot of reading because I am very behind for Booktube-a-thon. I have been failing so hard this week with reading, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. I did finish Gemini, and I, like, 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. I will say, like, didn't super love the ending. Well, I like the ending, but like at the very end, you're seeing the same story from two different perspectives, and you see like it's literally like a word for word like replay, except like a few words are changed. So I got the reasoning behind it, and I thought it was an interesting twist to things, but that part, like, I kind of like lost interest a teensy bit in that because I just kept reading the same story over and over again. But I really liked it, and I love the characters so much more in this one than I did the first one, and I liked the characters in the first one. So I really like Hannah and Nick in the second one, and I think they're my overall favorites. So I can't wait for Obsidio to come into the library so I can listen to that one and continue on with the story and finish up the trilogy. So that's the only one that I've completed for Booktube-a-thon, and I'm still reading The Cheerleaders. I don't know why, like, I'm enjoying this, but I'm just moving slow through it, and I don't know why. It's an easy read, but I'm kind of crawling, but like, I kind of don't hate that I'm crawling through this. I don't know. I'm still enjoying it even though I'm moving slow in it. And so I think it might just be because it's something different. But I am planning on reading more of this because I am enjoying it quite a bit. So the plan is to pick up this one. However, I'm going to knock out my hat challenge, and I am going to read Giant Days. So this is volume 4. And these are so easy to read, and they're just fun, and I like the characters, and it's a contemporary graphic novel, so it really flies through. And I was terrible and went shopping, and you know, I texted Gabby, and she said that she agreed there's no such thing as too much Riverdale merch, so I bought another hat. And I have been obsessed with Riverdale, like really bad. And I saw this hat, and it was so cute. It's like fake leather material, like pleather, but it's got the serpents on it. And I've been looking for like a fake leather hat, like a black fake leather hat. And I finally found one, and then it's Riverdale too, so I mean, like, win-win here. So I saw this one and I had to get it because Hot Topic, we spend way too much money in that store. And I also finally got Trevor to embrace his, I should have filmed this, I'm so mad I didn't film it. I finally got Trevor to embrace his true Hogwarts house, because when we first took Pottermore, he took it without thinking, like, what house he was in. Like, he was just taking it to, like, a true test, right? And he got Slytherin, and he was unhappy that he got Slytherin. So he took it 3 times until he got Ravenclaw, which is the house that he wanted. So I always have joked that he is a Slytherin, he just doesn't embrace his Slytherin, because that was his true test. And he is like, no, I'm Ravenclaw. And then when we were shopping, because we were looking at the Harry Potter stuff, he was like, well, I'm like a Slytherclaw then. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, I get that you like to read and you like knowledge and stuff, but like, you're a Slytherin. And so he was like, fine, I'm gonna take it again. I was like, okay, but you can't like lead your answers there, because you can choose in the Pottermore quiz like what house you kind of want. You can kind of tell the answers. So I was like watching him take it, right? And so he was being a little more honest with his answers, and he was like, okay, like I'll take it again. And he got Slytherin again, and so he was like, fine, I'm going to embrace my Slytherin house. And so he bought Slytherin pants. So we're officially in a Hufflepuff Slytherin relationship. Which I find is like one of the best dynamics anyways, because so many people I know have seen like really good friendships between Slytherins and Hufflepuffs. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what you and your significant other are, or you and your best friend, because I think it's fun to see the different dynamics of who's friends with who and things like that. I don't really know too many Gryffindors. And that's funny because usually you think that that's like the most popular house, but I don't know too many Gryffindor. Back to reading. I am definitely picking up this one because I'm going to read this right now with my hat on. And I'm going to pick up Cheerleaders right after that. I do have my Dutch Brothers, so I have enough energy. It's an energy drink and I know it's like weird color, but it's blue raspberry, and kiwi. It's super good. Favorite is Daisy. If you read this, let me know who your favorite is, because they're all great, but I think I like Daisy the best. I forgot how much fun reading Giant Days is, and like how easy it is, and like it's fluff, but like funny fluff. It's great. If you haven't checked it out, I recommend. Like, it's such an easy read. So I'm gonna continue reading this, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, little update. So I have finished Giant Days Volume 4. I'm probably gonna give this like maybe like a 3.75 out of 5 stars. There's one in this that it kind of like took me out of the moment, because they were having a film festival and they were submitting to be in film festival, right? And just like in 3 boxes they summed up why they got into the film festival is because the director who is in charge of picking the film festival entries, their little boy wiped all of the thumb drives except 5, and there was 5 entries into the film festival, so they automatically got picked. It's not that much of a spoiler because it's what this is, so you know, it doesn't have big significance to the outcome. And I just thought that was too convenient, and they could have worked out ways. I thought it was fun and convenient, at least. Like, I wasn't too upset about it, because I'm like, of course this is what's happening type of thing. But that's my only thing, is it felt too easy, felt a little ways out to like actually happen, but it was like amusing, and it was just like something you scoff at. So I still enjoyed it, and I was planning on picking up a book after this. However, this left off on a to be continued, and I do have the next 3 volumes from my library. So I think I'm gonna sit and pick up volume 5, because I'm like now in the mood to read these. Even though I need to pick up my books, so I'm so torn. But I'm at least gonna read this one. And then I think after this one, I'm making myself read at least 50 pages in the cheerleaders, and then see how I feel, and I will check in with you guys. But that's what I'm going on so far. And let me tell you, I have needed a day where I'm just reading and not like watching TV or being zoned out with media, and I just feel so good to be connected to my books again, and especially when you've been in such a long reading slump and just like kind of a bad reading year. I am going to pick up Giant Days Volume 5 and check in with you guys after this. Hey guys, another quick update for you. I have finished Giant Days Volume 5, and I think I'm kind of in the mood to keep reading these. This one was still a 4 out of 5 stars, like 3.75. This one wasn't as good as the other ones, but I still enjoy it just the same, so I'm giving it the same rating. And I'm definitely in the mood for picking up the rest of these, because I have 2 left, so I might pick these up later on. But I have been sticking to my word, and I'm reading the cheerleaders, and I got past my 50-page marker and just decided to continue reading. So I am on page 215 at the moment. There's about 370 or so pages in this, so I'm making at least decent headway in it now. I'm going to probably read this for a little bit longer because it's starting to finally pick up. But I do plan on picking up Giant Days because I'm really enjoying that. And I'm getting some excellent cuddles from Mr. Sherlock here. Don't mind my messy room. I've literally lived in this room all day. And I've just been reading and it's been great. So, not too productive, but productive reading wise. So that's what's going on so far for reading. So I'm now up to 3 books that I have completed for this readathon. The goal is 7, and I've got roughly about 160 pages left of cheerleaders for my 4th book. Plus I plan on picking up some graphic novels, even more so. So that is where I'm at. Hey guys, we are doing our final update. The readathon is officially over. It's about 1 AM on Monday now. So I thought we would wrap up our Booktube-a-thon. How do you think it went?
We could have done better.
We didn't do so great on the challenges, but I think we did decent on like actually reading, and both of us like getting quite a bit done. So so I made a pretty good chunk of the cheerleaders done. I only have a little bit left. I made it to 281, and I started the readathon at, I think, just over 100 pages. So I read 180 pages in that. I read 2 comic books plus 180 pages in that, and I read Gemina, all of Gemina, so that's about 600 pages. And I have been listening to a study in Charlotte. So Study in Charlotte is our Muggle Studies book club pick, and I made it to 215 pages, and I'm enjoying it so far. I do have some issues with it. It's not like a 5-star read for me, but I'm enjoying it, and I like the banter and kind of the Sherlock Holmes tropes and their personalities. I am quite enjoying that. So 2 pretty decent good reads going, and I'm definitely going to pick up more of Giant Days because I've got 2 more graphic novels to finish this month that I'm definitely going to pick up. So what about you? What have you accomplished?
Surprise, surprise, I did not finish An Echo of Things to Come yet. I just haven't gotten around.
It's got like 30 pages and he won't finish
like 110 pages. I also read Original Sin, which I did not realize was the prequel to the female Thor series. It ends with how the male Thor loses worthiness to hold Mjolnir. So that was pretty cool. Nice little surprise there. I completely forgot to wear a hat while reading it, so I didn't accomplish that. I finished all of Way of Kings, which is about 1,150 pages, so booyah. I also finished all of Golden Lily, the 2nd book.
You didn't start Golden Lily while you...
No, I didn't. We were like, what, halfway through it?
Oh.
I did not start Stalking Jack the Ripper. Sorry.
He's never gonna read it, guys.
And I didn't get to Fruits Baskets either.
I didn't get to my fruit baskets either.
Otherwise, I think that was it. Yeah, not very accomplished. Aside from Way of Kings, you know.
I didn't get to my green book either, my Since You've Been Gone, which I do kind of want to get to, but I did not get to it. I still might have it on my TBR for this month, though. I got 3 books done, and then I'm over halfway with both these books, too, so
yeah.
Let's call it 4 books. 4 out of 7 is not bad for a week.
Yeah, one of my books was 1,100 pages, so...
Yeah, so leave me a comment down below which challenge you guys thought was the hardest to complete. Ours definitely was the green book, because we both couldn't finish the green book. We just didn't do the green book.
As much as you wanted me to.
Yeah, I know. Not to mention, of course, the 7 books in a week. Definitely didn't finish that challenge.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of fun focusing on reading this month, or this week, and it definitely kicked off the month to a good start. So definitely gonna continue. Leave us a comment down below if you are wanting more vlogs from us. I've been in quite the filming slump, but I'm slowly trying to get out of it. So if you are wanting to see more vlogs featuring Trevor and I, let us know down below, and we will see you guys in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!